Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Pug Network, and today we're going to be talking about Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 4. Stay tuned.
The video, I want to let you know I'm having a shoutout competition where I will give your channel a full shoutout in the video. All you need to do is be subscribed, make sure you have your bell notifications on, and make sure that you also leave a like on the video and drop down a comment basically saying, hey, I want to get a shoutout, and I will be checking out all of your channels down below, and I will be giving one of them a shoutout in the next video. So that is true, guys. If you want a shout out in my next video, all you have to do is make sure that you're subscribed, because I will be checking, because there's a feature that you can actually go in and see who subscribed to you. Make sure you have your bell notification on. I'll be able to tell. Also, make sure to drop a like on the video and comment down below if you guys want a shout out in the next video. I know in the last couple of videos I've forgotten to give, or I just haven't given a shout out at the end. I'm going to be giving a kind of much bigger shout out to a lot of people at the end of this video. So if you entered in before, make sure to stay tuned to the end of this video. And if you are new to the channel, all you have to do to enter my competition is be subscribed, have your bell notifications on, drop a like, and then say, hey, I want a shout out in the next video. You're not going to 100% get it, but if you don't, just go into the next video and do the same thing. And eventually, everyone who comments that will get a shout out, and hopefully you'll gain some subs. As well, quite a few of you know that I upload daily in the last 2 or 3 days. I'm not sure by the time whenever this video gets up, because I'm not sure when it will. I have not been posting. It's my midterms have been happening, and I'm basically done with them from all I think. There might be like a surprise one or something. My work basically took a huge upward spike, and I just could not make videos or upload them or do anything. As well, I wasn't really feeling into it. Last couple of days, I've been kind of down the dumps, but I'm back at it. So my tests are done. I'm feeling better, and I'm back at YouTube 110%. So make sure that you stay tuned, because I'll be making a ton more content. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a lot of things with Chapter 4 general, such as release date predictions, gameplay predictions, basically a lot of predictions, as well as trying to piece together from some very, very little evidence that we do have of basically features and release dates, and just a lot of information like that. So if you have a lot of questions about Chapter 4, make sure also to comment them down below, because I might be featuring them in some videos. So it's almost like a double shout out, because you could win a shout out as well getting your comment featured, which I will say the name of the channel. So also make sure to drop down any questions you have about Chapter 4, and I might be able to answer them, and you might be seeing them in a vid soon. So, the first thing that's coming to mind of a lot of people is, when is Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 4 being released? I talk a lot about this on my stream. I have a lot of stream interactions, so make sure you use that bell notification on so you can join the streams and talk to me live about this, so that I have a 100% chance of answering all your questions. So basically, through the stream discussion, I heard a lot of different dates. Some people are convinced it's coming out in December, which would make sense money-wise because it's Christmas season, but you have to realize how close Christmas is, which I'm totally hyped about, because that means presents for me, and that's always fun. I've even heard predictions about Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 4 coming out in an entire year from now. You heard me right, that Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 4 would be coming out in September 28th, 2018. Okay, I do understand that these games take a ton of time to do. If you want some actual statistics, the game itself took 4 months to make, and theMeatly, the whole team, is 6 people. And that's just kind of an incredible number if you think about that. If you just think about all the aspects that went to the game, theMeatly actually released a behind-the-scenes video where they talk a lot about the production and the time it took. And when I watched that, I was kind of taken aback, because I always respected theMeatly for how much work they did, but when I actually realized how much work they did, I was completely blown away. I did a reaction to that video a couple videos back, so if you want to check that out, I think I put the information in there. If you are still watching that video and that like button is not blue, I'm trying to hit a crazy goal of 50 likes. I just wanted to throw it in randomly, because if you've been watching this long, maybe you're enjoying the video, so maybe drop me a like. Okay, I'm done begging for likes. Anyway, so we know that people have a wide range of guesses from December to next September. It's kind of crazy. It's all over the place. My personal guess is it's coming out either in March or late February, like February 28th or March 14th. Like the middle of March, late February. I think that'd make a lot of sense because the game will Chapter 4 is probably not going to be much bigger than Chapter 3 because Chapter 3 was huge. As I said, the statistics are in the Meatly's video. Go check it out. I might be going more in depth about kind of breaking apart Chapter 4's time and kind of deciphering like how big I think Chapter 4 will be because like I don't know if they're going to use an entirely different map or if they're just going to use the same Chapter 4 map and add on to it, which would make a lot of sense time-wise and work-wise. If you didn't know, for Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 1 and 2, they used an entirely new map for Chapter 3. Basically, take the size of Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 1, add it to the size of Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 2. So think about all the secret rooms, all the tunnels. So you have that number, like, kind of estimation added together. Double that. Chapter 3 is bigger than those two games combined, doubled. Combined and doubled, Chapter 3 is still bigger. As well, Chapter 3 had so many more like particle effects, an hour plus of voice work. So I highly doubt that the Meatly is going to put that much effort into Chapter 4 while scrapping what they did in Chapter 3. I am definitely going to bet that they're going to build on Chapter 3 because of all the work they put in. I doubt that they're going to scrap it, but knowing the Meatly, he always puts 110% effort into what he does. Speaking of that, I do believe it's still going to take around the same amount of time to create, maybe a little bit less, because as well, as you know, Chapter 4 is coming out, and then it's Chapter 5, and I don't really know what's happening after that. I made a few prediction videos, and you guys have been commenting about how the Meatly wants to make more games, but I know that the main Bendy games is 5 chapters, and depending on how the Meatly ends Chapter 5, this could be the last 2 chapters of Bendy and the Ink Machine for the Meatly, so the Meatly's gonna want to spread this out. I mean, they don't want to make like crazy spread out dates, like not like 1 per year, because they want to keep the hype, but at the same time, they don't want to blow through 5 games and then have all the potential hype kind of lost, because it's probably a life-changing experience to be the Meatly. I mean, probably taking a couple years off of his life with all those sleepless nights, but probably a life-changing experience for a game developer to have such crazy things. If you didn't know Jacksepticeye, you all know who he is. He actually voiced something in Bendy, and I'm sure that the Meatly knew who he was, and it's probably just crazy to work with people like that, and if I was the Meatly, I would just be shocked. Anyways, to the people who have been watching this video and have been like, wait a minute, I've entered the shoutout competition. Am I going to win or not? It's finally time, and I'm going to announce the winners of today's shoutout competition. If you don't know, I normally set a goal, like a like goal. If this video hits 50 likes, I will be giving 2 shoutouts in tomorrow's video. If it doesn't, I'll still be giving out 1. Since I haven't been doing a lot of shoutouts lately, which I should have been, I'm just going to spam like 3 or 4 shoutouts just for you guys because I know that you want them and I want to give a shoutout to as many people as possible. First shoutout I want to give to is to Corbin BB. His channel is called CORBIN space BEEBE. Please go give him a sub. He will probably comment on this video, and if he does, make sure to go find him. The next shoutout is going to Infinite Bananas. Infinite Bananas says 18 subs. Go sub to Infinite Bananas. Another shoutout goes to Ethan James. If he comments on this video, just make sure to go give that guy a shout out. And to all the people I'm giving a shout out to, make sure you go give them a sub, because you know, if you got a shout out, you'd want people to go sub to you too. And also, the final shout out of today goes to Mario Plush Superheroes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations to the people who won the shout out. And remember, if that like button is not blue, maybe try and touch it with your nose. If you can smash the like button with your nose, you have insane talent. If you want to shout out like the people just got, you know what you gotta do. Like, sub, and then comment down below, yo senpai, I want to comment. I really just say want to comment, yo senpai, I want a shout out. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that that bell has little lines next to it. That means good things. That means you'll get free money for the rest of your life. And I will see you in the next one.